Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my PGI leaders and everybody out there that understands what the industry of networking is all about. Now, this is Beda Akik, your president, PGI Africa. I have specifically done this recording for some people that need to pick a leaf on what we are doing and where PGI is at the moment and where we are actually going. First, before I even go very far, I need to first appreciate what has been done. I need to appreciate the people who are making sure these things are being done. I will want to first appreciate my direct upline, the global president, Helen Graham. It's because of you that I currently can stand proudly and say, I am something. I have reached somewhere. If we hadn't contacted or if we hadn't worked together, I would not be where I am now. Helen is there, but now the most important person here is my CEO, Aravi Palafox. This man has a dream. And I want to tell people something that the dream this man has still is to change people's lives. And I don't think it has changed yet. And I don't see it going to change. But I'm going to take us through a few things. I want to thank some of the leaders that we have worked with up to this moment. My Superman back here in my country, a man called Gerard Mumza, is like my brother. We are always pushing our things together. I want to thank people like Bako, the president of Asia. This is my own brother. We agreed to work together and say, let's push something to the next level. We have people out there, the guys like Shofi who have been giving us encouragement here and there. Our presidents who are working in UK, the likes of Harrison and Swim, his brother. These guys give us more encouragement out there and how to push certain concepts. But I want also to thank my other fellow leaders in different countries. In South Africa, we have so many. Millie and your team. We have quite a lot of people in Nairobi. My brother Newton with my sister, our master distributor who is in Mombasa. And that lady, guys, is a top leader. And because of her, so many people have come in. I know all of you are saying, okay, who is she? Who is that one? Before even I got to her, there is her colleague called Esther. Esther currently is one of our super presenters. Now, this lady, Madame Lulu, is the reason that a lot of major people in Kenya are coming on board. And you see, only one man had to say yes in Nairobi, a man called Newton. He doesn't make a lot of noise, but he's always there. So let me start addressing a few of my people out there. We have many leaders in Uganda, the likes of Asaf. This man runs the office even when I'm not there. Emma, you're a very encouraging man. I see what you do. Recently, I got one of my colleagues I used to work with in my old project called Ernest Mungai. This man is from Kenya, but he stays in Uganda. These guys are making PGI move to the next level. They have what we call energy to move to the next level. Now, I will explain to you a few things because why am I doing this video? You're going to know why as we move forward. I have seen a few people who are bringing their frustration onto us without understanding the kind of industry they're actually in. When I joined this industry in 20, I think about almost 8 years back. Yes, 8 years back. I had nothing. Yes, I had a good job, but trust me, I was living from hand to mouth. And I was always broke, picking loans from here, paying this guy, paying the other guy. And at the end of the day, that kind of life, I said, I'm not going to live it anymore. So I decided to come and test the industry. But I had to first understand it. When I came into the industry, do you know what happened to me? I lost some money. You get it? I lost some money, quite not small money, but big money. I remember getting a loan from one of the big banks, and this project that I put my money in gave me some money and took the rest. Well, I said, maybe that is what happens, but I said, I'm going to stay and learn because I saw some people actually making money in the industry. So I stayed and started learning. Along the way, I started joining a few people, a few leaders whom I knew had something it takes. Now, most of these leaders, most people come and blame us that we are scammers, we are thieves. You see, guys, before you start uttering some of those things, you need to first sit down and understand why. Why am I saying this? We have specialization out there. Some of you are on jobs and you've done so much at your company, but some things happen and then they do what we call restructuring. When they restructure, some of you lose jobs. Now, when you lose the job, imagine this was the only concept or the only place you were picking something to survive on. And you spend 4 or 5 months before you find another job. So during that time, how do you prepare your mind? How prepared are you for that moment? My old man told me that each time you join a company or you get a job somewhere, the first day you enter, prepare for your exit. You see? Prepare for what? For your exit. Now, I am going to start addressing a few major issues. I joined a man called RV Palafox before his company was even created. Why? This man said, this is the vision I have. Are we together? I want people to change their lives. We can do things different, or we are going to test things. We are going to test theories. We are going to test this and this. And we began. We started testing things. And the few people who started with us, I can tell you none of them is making even noise. Well, if someone is making noise, then they're being very, very ungrateful because PGI has given them what they have never made from any project out there. So before you start making noise, you first thank the project and then ask yourself what went wrong. We said we are testing a few theories. Now, some theories worked. But again, we are dealing with a very volatile concept. If you enter the industry of trading, it's volatile. It's one of the most risky areas, but people are making quite some good money. So when you enter the industry, come ready. First read the terms, read all the conditions, and make these decisions yourself. There is a disclaimer that we have always put there that we are not a financial advisor. We tell you go and seek some advice from your financial advisor. Then you make the decision. Now, when you make that decision, come and ask some of us, how are you doing it? Then we tell you. So when we tell you and you join us, and probably tomorrow you're seeing some different communication, or you're seeing things are running different from what we told you, remember there is a disclaimer. Guys, I don't know. I have seen a few of you who have gone ahead to say, these guys are scammers, these guys are thieves. No, that's not the motive. That's what we are. That's not what we are doing at the moment. Are we together? We are not doing that. We are actually saying we want you guys out there to make money. But again, because of the world situation right now, some systems are facing challenges. We faced a challenge recently of our Bitcoin going a bit down. When that happened, do you know what happened? We lost some bit of some money. But you see, very many other companies have decided to jump out of the industry. They have jumped out. They have gone. They have made you lose all the hopes. But we are saying, we are here. Yes, we are having a few challenges, but what are we doing? We are communicating that we are doing something. Now, a few of you in Uganda, okay, maybe in a few countries, you going ahead to contact some authorities here and there. In my country, we have people like the police, we have people like the military. We have also organizations that monitor things to do with money laundering. We have the likes of Financial Intelligence Authority. These guys are meant to come up with a concept that can actually regulate some of these things out there. And they are trying. But a few of you have gone to them and said, these people have cheated me. But then the question is, how have they cheated you? Have they told you they are out of the market, that you gave them money and now you cannot access it? Before now we go to that part, let me give you some good information. I want to give you hope. We had a meeting a few days ago with the CEO, and he listens to us. And he told us only one thing. He said, guys, I still have my hopes of getting out of this ditch that we are currently in. What ditch? We are trying to put together a good gateway that can serve us very well. And trust me, before we actually get the best gateway, we are not going to push people's money in something that we are not sure of and then it gets lost. Yes, we have some money, but again, we are saying, can we get a good platform to pay our people? We have tested quite a number of things, and soon a few will come out. We keep saying the word soon, and you're saying, guys, that is the word we are using to create an exit plan. No, it's not an exit plan. We are here with so many products. The nutritional industry, we have part of it. My CEO is currently creating another platform, which is a travel portal. We have another concept that he was working on to do with the internet and all that. We have healthy gadgets. Now, all these products have not even been fully pushed out there. But a few of you are already making all the alarms and all this, and you're saying these guys have cheated us, they have done this. But the question is, the day you were making a decision, we want to go back to the decision making. Some of you, yes, contacted us and said, guys, we see you're making money. How can I make money like you? And we told you this is where we are making the money from. You said, okay, I have some money. Let me come and also make some money. And you came and probably made some money. Then along the way, we had our withdrawal delaying. And you started saying, you guys have stolen my money. And I go back and I'm like, okay, who exactly has stolen whose money? Because the decision you made. In every business, there's the risk part. Some people are not willing to take any risk. We have people who do not even make a single coin out there, and they don't lose a single coin. They're just there. Now you come, you make a decision on your own and join a concept. Then along the way, you come and say, Ben and his group have cheated me. But now, I want to come and see the part where I play the role of your decision making. Okay, let me leave that bit. I have gotten some of you and told you that this thing makes money. You see? When I tell you, you go back and do your own analysis, then you come back to me and say, you know what? I've seen the way you're living. You've bought this car, the other car, meaning there is money. Then you go and make a decision. And you come and say, Ben, I want to give you this money. I will tell you that the project I'm dealing with is okay. Because the only way you can make money from something is by staying positive. If by mere thought that it's not okay, please don't bring your money into the concept. Some of us are still positive because we know PGI is still here. Are we together? So I want to address a few of you that did not read some things. This kind of businesses, someone tells you join or come in at your own risk. Do you hear the word? Haven't you seen where they write and they say park at your own risk? Does it mean that each time you park at your own risk, your car will get vandalized? I don't think so. I don't think so. There's what they call calculated risk. Some of us have to look at the people we are dealing with and we say, no, here we are safe. Or I will park somewhere and I look at someone, I say, you guys, I'm going to give you some small money. Take care of my car when I'm back. It is safe. So that is calculated risk. Now, we have also some of you who we told that if you lose your money, some of us will pay it back. Well, it's a case by case. I had to go out of my way, and I probably got someone. I said, okay, I'm paying you back your money. And some of them I had to own back their accounts because they were making quite a lot of noise. Then we have a few who have not understood the industry at all. They come in the industry of networking because they have seen that we are making quite a lot of money. Then they forget the work we are putting in. Me as Ben, guys, I will tell you that I put a lot of work. Sometimes I will sleep at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 2 a.m. Why? Because I'm trying to do what the industry is asking of me. What is that? Selling. I sell to quite a lot of people. And when these people come in, I get some commissions. But again, at the end of the day, someone is saying, it is your money that you brought in that I'm currently enjoying. No. For every time you do a business, you need to prepare for certain moments. For instance, you're saying, some of you, that you have not been paid since February, since March. But you forget we did a resetting at the beginning of May. You see, we reset the system and pushed money back. And then we said, now, let us start counting from May. Do not count from Feb, January. No, 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 no. We are counting from May. And we are saying that all those withdrawals that are currently processing are going to be pushed to your wallets. It's just a matter of time. Now, the question is, when? That is the timeline. I'm not going to commit any timelines, but I will tell you that something is being done. Guys, I have seen a man called Aravi. You guys have called him names. You've called us names. But this man is not the type that wants to run away with your money. No, he's not the type. He's not the type. That is what I'm telling you. At some point, things get a little bit complicated. But you see, he doesn't sit down and start crying. No, he starts working on solutions. He is working on solutions. But in the meantime, some of you who made money in the first season, what exactly are you doing? Are you also making all the noise that we currently have nothing? Now, for instance, I had bought like 8 cars, I'll tell you, 8 cars. So I said I'm going to dispose of around 3. If I dispose of around 3 cars, it can help me stay operating at a certain level as long as I can take care of my family. I pay a few bills here and there. That's what matters. You do not come with everything that you own in life and you say, I invested my entire life in a PGI. That's a big lie. That is poor planning. I've seen some of you saying someone has died because his money is in PGI. That's a lie. That is poor planning. And please do not blame us for some of those things. I want you to go back and plan your life very carefully and say, I am going to invest here what I can afford to lose. Do you hear the word? It sounds a bit harsh. It sounds a bit harsh. Bitcoin has been playing up and down. We are up and down. We're there. But you see, we are trying to come back. So you only lose money in Bitcoin if you sell low what you bought high. You see? But if you say, I'm going to wait for this asset to rise again, and then I probably liquidate, then you have not made any single loss. I'm going to finally tell you that for every business, there are people who are skeptical. And there are those who come in at the point when it's probably having issues. Now, those are the guys who probably make the biggest noise that, oh, this thing is not working. But also, we have those who are saying, God, thank you. Thank you for this concept. Thank you, Jesus. Why? Because I have never had this kind of life. You see, I have people today who are praying for me. Guys, they are doing what? Praying for me. They are saying, God, thank you for Ben. Thank you so much. If he hadn't showed me this concept, I would probably be still living my miserable life. Are we together? They are praying and saying, God, protect this guy. Give him a long life. You know, we have people who got out of what we call rent. They have their own houses. Guys, I'm telling you the truth. We have people for the first time who have actually gone on a plane. You see, people have different achievements in life, and they're saying, because of PGI, I have seen a plane. Someone else is saying, I did not expect myself to drive a car more than $20,000. But they're driving them. And they're saying, I owe all this to PGI. Mindless of what it is going through, it has put me at a level where my previous engagements would never have put me. Some of you have jobs. You've been at those jobs for 10 years. But now the question is, how has this job changed you? Are you still the same guy? Now, some of us ran away from the jobs, not because we could not perform at those jobs. We were performers. But we said, no, we need something more, where we decide how much we can make. Now, I have seen farmers who come at a wrong season and they plant. And some of them actually convince their friends that this season is actually good for planting because they have seen maybe rains coming in for maybe 1 week, 2 weeks. They're like, wow, these rains are going to stay. Then from nowhere, the climate changes. And you have already planted something that actually needs a lot of water. And you don't have the capacity to keep watering these things. And before you know it, all your seedlings die. And you lose almost everything. You say, no, I'm going to wait for next season. Let me plant next season. But you see, you already lost the first season. Actually, the second season, you try another product, you also lose. Now, the question is, does farming work or it doesn't work? Do you give up or you go and learn? Many of you have lost money in the networking industry. But now the question is, does the industry exist? Is there a networking industry? In the industry of business for home, we have one of the highest earners doing about $1.8 million. These are old guys that have been in. Now, some of us have said, mindless of what we lose, when we gain, we push 10 years ahead. I will tell you, I came into PGI, I pushed all my energy. I have been in the industry for 8 years, but I had never made money like I did in PGI. Why? Because I dedicated my time to PGI and I did what it asked of me. You see, the money that I made, if I don't make it again, probably I know the same industry where I lost money in the beginning is the same industry that has actually given me money. You see, because I never gave up. I never ran around to start telling the authorities, you see, this guy showed me this, now I have lost money. I said, no, probably these people didn't calculate something. Maybe as we move to the next level, something will be done. We are currently working on the compensation plan. We want to edit a few things and make sure it works. We have not folded our arms out of the market. And I'm going to ask you something, guys. If you want to stay in PGI and make money, make sure that your account does not expire. I will tell you this point blank. Yes, you're making some trading results right now, bonuses. Go and create new packages. Do not let that account expire. Why? Because whether you like it or not, everyone is going to get paid. I will tell you point blank. We are working out something to make sure everybody gets paid. I'm glad the people in the US now can get their Genie card. So they are getting paid. Now, as they are getting paid, what are we doing? We are also waiting for other places to also get paid. So you have stood out there and you have told the rest of the people that, you know what, this thing doesn't work. Come, we go to another project. You've gone to another project. They have also hit your money. And then you're saying, oh, this thing doesn't work. The industry doesn't work. Now, This industry is meant for some people and it's not meant for some. So if you think you can manage it, if you're someone who has a hard heart, you can bear the insults. There is no rich man that has gotten up there without insults. People are going to abuse you. They are going to call you names. Recently, I had a few bad people, malicious people, texting most of my contacts on Facebook and on my Instagram. Then I said, but why? Why would someone go and start telling people who don't know what I do that this guy is a thief? Imagine that. You build an image, a reputation for about 9 years, 8 years, and then some guy, because he doesn't understand the industry, because he has a motive out there, he says, I'm going to talk to everybody in your contact. Why would you do that? My father the other day sent me a message saying, be careful. You see, I found this somewhere. Someone is saying this one is a Bitcoin thief. Guys, I've not stolen anybody's Bitcoins. I have only told you that you can make money from Bitcoin, and we are still making that money. At the moment, we are paying. By the way, PGI is still paying out, but it is paying out not as it used to do, a few people, and it's going to continue paying until we pay everybody. So in the interim, instead of pushing withdrawals, guys, push for new packages. You get what I'm saying? Push for what? New packages. That's my advice. As we resolve a few things, why did we push our meetup to the end of month? Because we anticipate that by end of this month, we shall have resolved quite a lot of glitches here and there. And RV is here and is not going anywhere. Are we together, guys? PGI is going to be here. Now, for some of you who still believe in us, this is the time you go and say, God, keep this project here. Pray. Stop cursing others. You know, we have people who are cursing here and there. Some people are calling us names. But again, we have those who are praying for us. You see, when we made money, we helped a few people out there. We have families that we have helped. Our own families are praying for us. You see? So you'll discover that the people praying for you are more than those who are actually trying to curse you. So what will outweigh the other? Even God himself is watching. He's saying, no, this man has done totally nothing. People are envious. Others fear to see anybody that makes money. As soon as you make money, the first thing that runs to their head is like, this guy is doing something illegal. I have had a few guys telling me that I think I have joined the community of the gay family and all that. I said, but guys, why would you say that? So you want to say the gay community has money? That's what they're saying. Anyway, that's just a by the way. But people in Africa will tell you this man has joined witchcraft, he has joined this. Others will say he has joined Satanism. But then you forget that God actually gives wealth. The real source of wealth is God. At the beginning of 2020, the place I pray from, my man of God told me a great and effectual door was open. I took that word and I looked at it, I massaged it, I looked at it and believed it. And trust me, I made money in 2020 and I'm still making money. I checked my account and I had made close to almost $3 million. I'm not scared of saying that money because that's not my target. The money that I want to make is much more than that. Now, at the beginning of 2021, this same man of God said, you are coming out victorious. I don't know what he saw. He said, you are an overcomer. He released the word and said, people who understand what this means, coming out victorious simply means that it's going to be war before the victory. Being an overcomer, it means you had to face some challenges, but you came out victorious. So I know whatever we are facing right now, victory is coming. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Most people in Africa keep sending me messages and they're saying, you said you are our eyes into this. So tell us, what do you see? Guys, what I see is that PGI is here, and I'm going to tell you that PGI is here. And PGI is going to pay all of you. Yes, we are very sorry for all these delays, but in the interim, find a way of surviving as we process your payouts. Do not go in your house and die and say PGI has killed me. That would be very foolish of you. Are we together? Don't say my kid has no medicine right now because PGI has not paid me. No, guys. PGI is a business like any other. And every business person has a plan. They do not get all their grains like farmers. Even when they harvest, they sell some and consume some at home. Now, you're not going to start putting everything outside there. Some of us, when we kept making money, we kept investing in a few areas. I myself, I invest in farming. I currently have a big garlic project. I am investing in more other projects out there. Some are bringing for me small money that gives me small survival here and there, but it doesn't mean that I've given up. I was being smart. So going forward, I want you guys to be smart. Be what? Smart. Do not start complaining and going out there to authorities, because at the end of the day, yes, the authorities will call me. I will go. I will sit down with them. I will show them my system, which I represent. I have not, I'm the one who created it. You get it? I'm not paid any salary. Most people don't get it. No one pays me a salary. The system is saying connect and make money. You see? Just that I got a chance to sit before very many others. I got well positioned to make some good money. So the question is, do you think that is luck? Some of us have a blessing. We are blessed. And most of you will keep calling us names. But the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and adds no sorrow. This is one thing I always tell people. When you are blessed, you're not going to start hiding around. I have cars that are personalized, guys. Personalized. I drive in this country without hiding. If I was a criminal, I would be hiding. Are we together? I move freely anywhere. If you think you have what it takes and you're saying that Ben is a criminal, he has taken my money, you come and take it on with me. Then we see to which level we can get to. To what extent can we go? Are we together? So I want to see to what extent we can go. So otherwise, right now, I am going to sign out. And I'm going to tell the people out there that PGI is not going anywhere. It is here and it is going to pay everyone. But my last word is very simple. Do not let that account expire. Are we together? Don't let your account expire. Guys, help me, and you don't let your account expire. Because if it expires, we are going to go through a lot of hassle to get you paid and all that. Keep having some agreements running. Are we together? Let some agreements keep running, because what we are cooking right now is going to be so big that we shall be vindicated. Even those people talking are going to swallow all their words. They will come and thank us. So be patient and also believe that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. I want to end and say that making money is also a personal decision. This is what I always tell my people. Make that decision as you and come to the industry ready to make money. Are we together? But do not start making noise that you have lost some money. Who has never lost money? Everybody loses money out there. Ask, even Uganda right now has lost so much money. Do you know how much debt we have? Everybody out there has lost money. We are in a pandemic, which is very dangerous. So many concepts that are genuine. Real businesses, I have seen them close. Where people say, this is a hotel, this is this, I'm selling this, I'm selling that. People have closed businesses. Many of the concepts that look like PGI, many have closed, but we have never shut down our website. We have stayed communicating and telling you guys that we are working out solutions. So before you start calling us names, please go back and ask yourself, did this guy come and pull money out of my pocket by force? Or you brought it willingly? And then the company is saying, invest what you can afford to lose. I keep bringing such words. That if you lost such money, are you going to say this industry doesn't work? Let me tell you guys, life will go on. And tomorrow we shall pick on another nice project and we shall do it, because this is what we understand. This is what we know how to do. If PGI is here, like I know it is still here, we shall keep doing it. When it has issues, we shall stand with it. We are not going to start sacrificing it and calling it words, this and this. We are going to give our leaders who are out there behind putting systems together some benefit of doubt that they are actually having our best interest. Aravi is the main person here. He's not folding any doors yet, and he will not do it. If it ever happens, you will get your money and pay it back to you. But because he knows we can go to the next level, he is not shutting any doors. He's only giving us updates day in, day out. And we have number of groups. We have meetings we do all the time. We have communicated to all of you that we are working out on solutions. Yes, we know some of you are broke. Find a way to find some survival as we resolve the issue, but don't make your account go dormant. Don't let it expire. And those are my final words. I want the God that I serve to protect some of you and give you more grace and make sure that you make some right decisions going forward, because we are about to start another phase. Yes, 2.0 is up. Our nutritional department is coming to all other countries. We are testing it in Manila. If it is a good success, I told you that most of these projects, some of them we shall test. And the people who come in the testing phase, they will make some good money. When it doesn't work, we say, no, this one is not working. But we don't fold doors. What we do, we create another product and improve what we had before. We look at it and say, why is it not working? At the moment, we have suggested lots of things. We have a lot of cappings that we want to discuss. And we want to look at payments. We said, even if it is possible, we could pay once a month. But if you have the highest package, we are saying, okay, earn 5 times your package and we are done with you. If you have 10,000 and you make 50,000, that's good. A combination of trading plus networking. We are suggesting some of these things. We are still discussing them, but you see, we haven't implemented them. We want to suggest and see where it will take us. 5 times and you're done, you see? And we remove the expiry bit. We are saying make 5 times and you're done with your account. Otherwise, guys, I wish you the best. And going forward, like I said, start making informed decisions. Stop listening to losers. If someone has not made it to where you are, please stop listening to some losers, because their motives are different. The devil is out there to destroy so many people. Victory is not for the devil. God is saying, my children, go out and be victorious. Go and make money. Are we together? God has given us that power to create wealth. So some of you who are saying we are thieves because we are creating wealth, let me tell you, one day you'll get beaten by this God that has pushed us to make this money and stand as a testimony to the rest of the world. You keep calling us names, one day you'll know where you'll end. But I am not going to threaten you. I will only tell you that making money is personal. And get blessed and come join us and we make money. Otherwise, guys, I sign out. Have a lovely day. Let's meet over the top soon. Thank you very much.